Alright guys, so I've seen people complain over on Steam, just picking this game up, trying to figure out the bunk, and not really being able to deal with it. While there are better players than me for Melee for certain, I'm going to make a very small, rudimentary, entry-level Melee build video. Just for guys who, for whatever reason, can't get this together, and need a little bit of help. So, first things first, small explanation of why the bunk's weird, and we'll follow that with a few examples of things you can do. But we need a target for that, and we don't need him to move. Alright. Basic target. The basic thing you want to do with the bunk is recognize that every time you fire it off, it takes about 6 seconds to recycle. So if you're depending on it for movement, for shenanigans, like something like, I don't know, this. Every time that pops, you don't have that for 6 seconds. Now, that said, you probably shouldn't be using it that much, but who knows? You know, you might need it that way. Now, how we're doing that is melee cancels. You simply lock onto your target, be it soft lock or hard lock. Activate your melee weapon, and before it fires, quick boost. Now, it doesn't matter which direction, you can go pretty much all of them. Forward, back, side, you get the idea. Also, you can, if you are not in hard lock, the same thing applies. The difference is you get a little bit better motion. That said, that's about it. There are a few techniques like this, where you can assault boost past something, and if I don't screw it up and kick instead, it makes it look really bad, or you just slap it from the side. And that's a harder thing to keep track of, but bear in mind that's like against a people thing. Doing this against the AI is really not going to do you any good. At least not that I know of. Now here's the general ethos for making it. Like, this is what makes it function. These melee cancels can then be canceled. So you can go into full charge, and you can also cancel your melee into assault armor. This will come up later in the further explanation. But that's what you should expect from the get-go. And the bunk now does a lot of damage on various different arms. Ideal is Basho, but as long as your melee stat is relatively high in comparison, that's all that really matters. You want boosters, something like the Flugel, the Kaikaku, with decent quick boost, but a really good melee boost. While it's not necessary, especially for the bunk, the regular quick boost is, and this booster just happens to have a good combination of factors, which I will show now. I like the Flugel in 1.07 for this. Kaikaku is technically better, at melee thrust of somewhere around 14,000, 14,009, versus 13,002. The Kaikaku is also more efficient, so you're not losing as much energy. However, in every other measurable stat that matters, the Flugel is a far better generalized booster. Your speed is better, your vertical traverse is better, your upward energy consumption is actually worse. I'm kind of surprised by that. But that's arguable because of the thrust. Your quick boost thrust is better, your jet duration is better, which does matter. People will tell you it doesn't, but it does. The quick boost reload time is slightly better. Energy consumption is a little worse, but to be perfectly fair, you're getting a much better quick boost per that. Quick boost reload ideal weight is lower. Shouldn't be a problem if you're doing this with a lighter AC. It's going to be a problem if you do it with a heavy one. For that, there are other boosters. I just wouldn't recommend it. That said, if you are interested in heavy melee builds, let's go find it. One of these has to have a decent one. Sadly, I suppose that's probably one of the better options. Yep, there you go. So, that's what you got. It's not great, but it works. Now, that said, let's go get the other examples. So, you're going to want to see this actually function, no doubt. Alright, so here's the arena test we're going to do against Locksmith. We're going to cut this video down as much as possible to keep it relevant. What you'll not want to do is use the bunk for the initial break. You're going to want to keep an eye on your Huxley so you don't overheat it. Yeah, something like that. Usually he pops the shield. We'll see if we can get one where he does that. Better example. If not me spamming the rifle button. Now, this has the potential to go really badly because I both never pay attention to PvP scenarios. I should. I don't. But, you can make this a problem for yourself real quick, like.
Targets are stationed in 2 camps. Attack 1 and the other.
HC detected. It's an enforcement machine specialized for close-range combat.
We're under attack. Cancel the maintenance. Get the AC online now. No.
That's how you clear an objective immediately.
Cutting edge.
Again, though, let's just put into play what I was talking about.
Just leaves the LCs. Enemy signatures approaching. 2 LCs.
Lieutenant!
There must have been others.
Safety up the AC.
Code 31A. Chief Sergeant down.
Target LC.
EP at 50%.
My LC's gonna blow.
All targets destroyed. Mission accomplished.
Jumped the gun on that a little bit. But yeah, that's the kind of damage you can expect out of this thing. That's basically the bunk. It's not an overly complicated weapon, it's just difficult to use. And I can't tell you how long it takes to actually get this stuff down. I'm actually not very good with it as far as I'm concerned.